Yeah, hello everyone. We're currently working on a temperature sensor, which we're going to be incorporating into a DC freezer. The proposal that was made is that a particular freezer will be used to preserve vaccines. The temperature of that freezer will be kept at a particular level. It's not going to rise. The temperature will not rise above that particular limit and will not drop below that particular limit. So we are working on this temperature sensor to constantly monitor the temperature of the freezer, such that when it gets to that threshold temperature, it's going to switch off the compressor. And if the freezer gets hotter than that threshold temperature, it's going to trigger on the compressor of the freezer. It's actually a DC freezer, right? So this is our prototype here. We have it's ESP32 based, okay, and we have our relay here. So we actually have an OLED screen here, very small screen but very powerful. And so let's proceed further to test our system. These are code. This is where we define our parameters and how we're going to control the system. This is where we get our temperature readings, and this is where we define our condition. If it's lower than, or if it is greater than 7 degrees, then you should perform this operation of actually switching on the relay. And if it is less than or equal to 3 degrees, then you should keep the relay low, right? And the relay is what is going to be controlling the compressor. Okay, so right here, this is where we have the state. We're going to be printing the state of our compressor. If the compressor is off, we're going to be seeing having real-time feedback on our screen. This is the implementation of the temperature sensor that we designed that I talked about earlier. Now we've come to install it here on this DC freezer. So this is the system here. It has an OLED screen. So the system now is going to be monitoring the temperature of this freezer. When the temperature drops to about 3 degrees Celsius, this device is going to turn off the compressor of the fridge or the freezer. And then once the temperature rises to about 7 degrees, it's going to turn on the compressor again. So the aim of this now is to actually to keep this freezer at a temperature between 3 degrees Celsius to 8 degrees Celsius. Actually 2 degrees Celsius to about 8 degrees Celsius, because that is the WHO recommendation for storing vaccines, because this freezer will be used to store vaccines. Okay, so here we are observing the functionality of our system. Temperature is currently at 3.3 degrees Celsius, and we're going to watch it drop, and we're going to see the reaction of the system if it's actually going to turn off the compressor when the temperature drops to below 3 degrees centigrade. Here, all right, it's at exactly 3 now. Okay, and there you go. Perfect.
Finally.